So that's the spirit of prophecy. The writings foretells the nation's preparedness advocacy. Kung mayroong man ganitong famines, pestilence, and earthquakes, ano ngayon ang solusyon ng mundo? So, pinoportel ba ito? Mayroon bang prophetic injunctions ang writings ni Ellen G. White tungkol dito? Ang author na ito, talagang kahit anong gagawin mo, you will always appreciate and wonder about her writings. Grabe kapatid, ang Evangelism, page 194, kailan pa niya isinulat ito kapatid? The present is a time of overwhelming interest to all people. Rulers and statesmen, men who occupy positions of trust and authority. You have to remember, 1863, this is the last movement of planet Earth. Okay? This is the global movement that gets into it. We will study it in the coming episode. Rulers, statesmen, men who occupy positions of trust and authority, thinking men and women of all classes, have their attention fixed upon the event that is taking place about us. Imagine presidents, congressmen, senators, thinking men and women of all classes, have their attention fixed upon the events taking place. What are the events going on? Famines, pestilences, and earthquakes. One major I will consider you about these earthquakes now. You have seen a lot of earthquakes, devastations around the world. But I would like to tell you, my friend, first time in 200 years, first time in 400 years, first time in all parts of the world, the description is for the first time. Why? Because that's the ending, my friend. Prior to the Typhoon Ondoy, there was Typhoon Frank in Iloilo in central Visayas. Hundreds of people died. And then don't you know that those typhoons happened in what day? Saturday. The Sabbath of the Lord. Grabe kapatid. Nang nangyari ang Typhoon Ondoy sa Metro Manila, anong araw yan kapatid? Sabado din yan kapatid. Why on a Sabbath day? Bakit? Ano ang indikasyon? Ano ang implications nito? Itong isang village sa Cagayan de Oro, isang bahay dyan kami natutulog. Natutulog kami dyan, kapatid. After that week of prayer, someone accommodated us. And lo and behold, God saved them. Kasi nang tumaas ang tubig sa ating 11 o'clock in the evening, buti na lang mayroon silang life jacket kasi ang asawa niya mahilig, an American, ang asawa niya mahilig sa dagat. Naliligo. So mayroon silang life jacket. Now, wearing their life jackets, isang anak niya na 4 years old, tapos mama niya, 73 years old, and then Sister Marica. Oh! Tumataas ang tubig hanggang sa ulo nila nakaabot na sa kisame. I tell you, my friend, buti na lang ang bahay nila, may tao doon, nakapitbahay nila, na nasira ang bahay, doon tumungtong sa bubong nila. Nang naramdaman nila may tao, kinatok nila. Nang kinatok nila, tinulungan, winasak ang kanilang bubong at doon sila naka-exit na pa rin. And this devastation happened on a Saturday, my friend. You see? Sabbath, it happened on a Sabbath. It's a Friday evening. My friend, ilang patay ang nangyari dyan. Ilang bahay ang nawasan. Devastations. So painful, my friend. Kita mo dyan sa Iligan? At makaantig ng puso yan, kapatid. Tatay, hinawakan niya ang kanyang anak. Itong mag-ina, hawak nila, akala nila kung anong hinawakan nila, yung pala ahas pala ang kanilang hinawakan. Sa nangyari dito sa Pilipinas, apektado ang ibang bansa, concern ng ibang bansa, pero may mga bansa na hindi pa masyadong nakikialam. Kasi hindi naman sila na binabagyo. Hindi sila nililindol. Pero na nangyari yung Haiti earthquake sa Latin America, sa Haiti. Tingnan mo kapatid, ilang libo ang namatay dyan. Ilang Seventh-day Adventist na namatay. Hundreds of Seventh-day Adventists died on this earthquake. 1 week after the Chile earthquake, devastated in intensity 7. Ilan ang namatay na nga. And you know what day is that? It happened on a Saturday. The question, bakit ang major earthquake, most of the major earthquakes in the world that devastates life, nangyayari sa araw ng Sabado? So concern na, as it progresses, concern na ang maramihan. Kasi may prophecy na ruler statesmen will have their attention fixed. Na nangyari sa 2004 ang tsunami in Asia. Tingnan mo yan. Ilan ang namatay? More than 200,000 lives lost. Alam niyo ba kung anong araw yan? Sabado din, kapatid. Nangyari. Ano kayang indikasyon bakit Sabado? Yung 1775 kaya na earthquake, na tsunami, as fulfillment in the book of Revelation, it happened also in a Saturday. Pero may sinabi na all humanity will be concerned, will be interested. May isang event sa ating panahon. The present is a time of overwhelming interest. Bakit, kapatid? Kasi 3 syudad binura. Pumatay ng mga tao. Hindi lang sa pamamagitan ng tubig. Kasabay ang apoy, kapatid. Isipin mo, apoy at tubig. Instead na ang tubig ang papatay sa apoy, kasabay ng tubig ang apoy. Last events, chapter 2, sinabi ng librong ito. In the last scenes of this earth history, war will rage. There will be pestilences, plague, and famine. The waters of the deep will overflow their boundaries. Property and life will be destroyed by fire and flood. Oh, how can it be real? What in the world na mangyari ang ganyan, kapatid? The waters of the deep will overflow their boundaries. Property and life will be destroyed by fire and flood. Dahil sa kaganapan nito, kapatid, sa bansa na tinagurian the most secured nation of the world, the safest country in the world, because their houses are built with anti-earthquake. They have protected the borders of their land. They have canals to protect from typhoon, from flooding. But I tell you, my friend, when Japan struck by this event, Japan tragedy surged into the world's imaginations. Paano na-fulfill ang sinasabi ng evangelism page 1? The present is a time of overwhelming interest to all living world's imagination. According to the Associated Press, March 20, 2011, it's a crisis with an impact that will be felt around the planet. So much so, nang nangyari ito, lahat ng bansa ay hinimok at kumilos upang paghandaan ang ganitong mga kaganapan. Kaya Associated Press, sinabi nila, already it seems reasonable to surmise it could prove one of the most significant calamities of our time, one that shapes policies, economies, and even philosophies for decades to come in an increasingly interconnected world. Kung saan nagkaroon tayo ng interconnections, ito rin. It's a crisis with an impact that will be felt around the planet. Evangelism said, rulers and statesmen, thinking men and women will have their attention fixed upon the events taking place. And according to them, they are watching the relations. Evangelism, the same book, page 194, paragraph 2. They are watching the relations that exist among the nations. They observe the intensity that is taking positions of every earthly element. Just today, you listen to the officials, to the scientists of the Philippine field box. They are observing the intensity of the earthquakes. They are observing the intensity that is going on of every earthly element, and they recognize that something great and decisive is about to take place. That's why, according to the news, let us be serious in preparing the big one. The government has been pronouncing, let us take this seriously. Because according to this book, that the world is on the verge of a stupendous crisis. The whole humanity, the whole world, wherever you are. Kaya itinatag ang mga disaster preparedness program, disaster preparedness activities. Mayroon tayong sa gobyerno, lahat yan, municipal risk reduction program, disaster preparedness. Kaya according to Julia Abdasa, kailangan na talagang mag-distribute tayo ng groceries. Kasi the landslides, typhoons are certain to come. Bakit nakapagsabi si Julia Abdasa sa kanyang article na certain to come? Siguradong darating daw, kapatid. Wow, my beloved friends. The Bible and the Bible only gives a correct view of these things. Sinabi niya certain, this was October 12, 2011. October, November, December. On the same year, December, nangyari, kapatid, ang typhoon, nangyari sindungs sa Cagayan de Oro. So the Bible and the Bible, siya lang ang pwedeng magbigay. Sapagkat ang Matthew 24:7 is exactly describing and prescribing. Here are the revealed great final scenes in the history of the world. Prophets and kings. Final scenes na ito. Kaya pag binasa natin ang Maranatha ni Sister Ellen G. White sa 220 paragraph 2, kailan pa niya sinulat ito? The great controversy is nearing its end. Please take note. Pray for this sentence. Every report of calamity by sea or land is a testimony to the fact that the end of all things is at hand. Wars, rumors of wars, declare it. Is there a Christian whose pulse does not beat with quickened actions as he anticipates the great events opening before us? The Lord is coming. We hear the footsteps of an approaching God. So when you see these things, these are footsteps of an approaching God. Huwag natin lagyan ng before. Huwag na natin lagyan ng soon, kapatid. Because the moment you put that word soon, it extinguishes the urgency. It denies the fulfillment of Christ's spoken words. This is high time for us to clearly define that Christ is coming. It's not about Christ is coming very soon. That was 175 years ago. Christ is coming very soon. But today, Christ is coming. Let us have to move, my friend. Everything in the world is in agitation. Maranatha 35, paragraph 3. The signs of the times are ominous. Everything in the world is in agitations. The world by now is agitated by this letter C. What is letter C? The presidents, the rulers, the statesmen, Christians and non-Christians, Muslim, Hindus, Buddhists, the leaders of the world, Christian denominations, humanity are now agitated with the letter C. And the world is expecting more of this letter C. What is this letter C, kapatid? So are we now agitated by the coming crisis? Or are we agitated by the coming Christ? Tayo ba na okay ngayon, kapatid? Sa krisis, kaya minsan, darating na ito na, darating na ito, ang mga siksik. Kapatid, that's not the message of Christ. Are we agitated by the coming crisis? Because the coming crisis will give us the answer to the question of what is coming. But the coming Christ will give us the answer to the question of who is coming. Who? The other one is what? Coming Christ? Who is coming? It's Christ, our Redeemer. Coming crisis? What is coming? It's an event. What? Doesn't have an effect to your heart, my friend. It doesn't talk. Kaya viewing our lives on the perspective of either of these two, coming Christ or coming crisis. Who is coming and what is coming will play a significant impact on the life that we live now. How do we live now? What is our culture today? Our way of life right now? Life agitated by what is coming will only give us fear, uncertainty, and insecurity. But life agitated by who is coming? Who is coming? It's Jesus, the Son of the living God. It will give us peace, certainty, and security. Because coming Christ, looking for the blessed hope and glorious appearing of our great and Savior Jesus Christ. He is our Savior, our personal Savior, who is about a person who will be coming at the clouds, and we will be meeting Him at the clouds of heaven. He will be the only one who can give us peace, certainty, and security. The world, with all its inventions and technologies, it cannot give us. It will only give us fear, uncertainty, and insecurity. Because the one who is coming, my friend, is the one that we have relationship. A relationship that will guarantee that we will be with Him for eternity. It's a relationship built in our worship to Him, that He is our Redeemer and He is our Creator. And this relationship is built on His instructions, in the knowledge of His love, manifested in the blueprint of His redeeming act. Yung galaw niya, kapatid, ay ni-reveal niya sa prophetic line, sa testimonya niya. So, sumusunod ba tayo? Nabubuhay ba tayo sa kanyang testimony ngayon? Na ang kanyang mga sinasabi ay yan ang nagangyayari na kaganapan sa mundo natin ngayon. And this relationship can only be responded by our adherence to His communicated love. The present truth. Sinusunod ba natin siya sa salita, sa gawa, sa pag-iisip? Because no relationship can last without communications. Are we reading? Are we learning about His will? Are we receiving? Are we growing in grace? Because communication line builds relationship. The heavenly culture, the education of heaven, the philosophy of God is one thing that we need today. Kaya mga kaibigan, dito natin maintindihan kung ano ba talaga ang sinasabi ng Panginoon na relasyon na dapat nating panghawakan, kapatid. Isang relasyon na magbuo sa atin ng isang character that only Christ's righteousness alone. Because without a living and growing relationship, dapat natin tangkilikin yung isang buhay at lumalago na relasyon. Lumalago siya kasi dito natin napag-alaman, dito natin nakikita, dito natin sinusunod ang kanyang sinasabi. In spite of the fact, 2,500 years pa yan doon sa panahon ni Daniel. Sinabi sa Mount of Olives, sinabi doon sa island of Patmos. Without that living relationship with Him, with the one who is coming, we will surely fall or lost. Kaya sinabi talaga ni Pedro that you shall not fall in your strong faith. You will not lost, but grow in grace and in the knowledge of the Lord. Growing in grace will lead us to prepare and get into the blueprint of His redemption. It has been provided to us in the time of Noah 2000, during the first 2,000 years. He provided us the way. The door is still open for us this very moment. So let us come and listen and learn about Christ's redemption. The sounds of warning, mga fulfillment of the events, parang hahayop yan at pumapasok sa loob ng arka, kapatid. Major events in the world are going on, spoken by Christ on the Mount of Olives. So it's time for us now to share. You just click and like and share to your friends, to your neighbors. An intentional sharing, my friend. Please encourage others to share also. Because Christ's closing prescriptions is globalization. The globalization, the global movement of today, is what Christ had been foretelling 2,000 years ago. May we continue to study more in the next episode. The gospel that the world cannot preach. Please click and share to your friends. God bless us. And see you again in the next episode. Time Magazine. Ngayon, hindi naman natin pwedeng ipagkailan na yan ang katotohanan. The new Roman Time Magazine. Pagbasahin mo yan, hindi mo naintindihan na yung akdang panahon na babalik.
Buenos dias, hermanos, hermanas around the world. Friends, to all our friends around the world. And for all Christians. Good day to all our friends around the world.